Hi, my name is Rachel. I am an independent consultant with Younique Cosmetics. I'm going to show you how to do a full face. So I am applying our Touch Glorious Primer, and you want to just take a little bit and squeeze that onto your hand and make sure you apply it all over your face. That keeps the foundation from setting into your pores, and it allows that foundation to just sit on your face and it will last the entire day. Next, I'm going to apply the Touch Liquid Foundation. Now, this stuff is Photoshop in a bottle. It is amazing. This is going to provide, for me, I need that full coverage, so this is going to provide a good coverage. The great thing about this foundation is it dries to a powder finish and it does not feel heavy on your face at all. You don't even feel like you're wearing makeup when you wear this foundation. That's how light it feels, but as you can see, it provides an adequate amount of coverage. So next, I'm going to be using our concealer. Now, I go a shade lighter in the concealer than what I use for my foundation, and this is to help brighten up that under area of my eye, and it just really adds a pop. I take one of those blending buds. Now, I got that at H-E-B. They're super cheap, and that blending bud, the small one, allows me to get up underneath my eye into those corners that are kind of hard to get into sometimes. So you should really check out those blending buds if you're not using one already. Like I said, we have them at our grocery store here, and they're really cheap. So next, I'm going to take the Touch Behold Setting Powder. I use this brush right there with the dual ends, and I just apply it right up under my eye where I just put that concealer just to help set it in. I take the smaller end to get into that corner, and this is going to keep that concealer from, if you have any fine lines like I do, it keeps that concealer from sinking into those fine lines, and it just sets it right there for you and keeps it on top of that foundation. So next, I'm going to use the Mineral Touch Pressed Powder. Now, I use a big fluffy brush to hit where I just applied the concealer because I don't want to smear that concealer while it's still drying. And then what I do is I take the regular applicator and apply the pressed powder to the rest of my face. Now again, I need that full coverage, so I use the foundation, concealer, and the pressed powder. I know some people don't require the full coverage, so some of y'all may not need the pressed powder. So next, I'm going to be using the Beachfront Bronzer. Now this is in the color Hermosa, and I take that smaller fluffy brush and I just add a little right there on my cheekbone just to add a pop of color on my cheeks, but also just to add a little definition. And then I'll also take it and get right up there on the hairline in the corners just to add a little definition up there on my forehead. It just kind of opens everything up. So now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using the Addiction Shadow Palette number 5. Look at those colors. So I'm going to start with the color Vintage. And I use that blending brush just to apply it right there over my eyelid. And then I'm going to apply the color Sarcastic. And then I'm going to apply the color Victorious. So I just apply those colors right on top of each other. It gives it a very pretty reddish pink sunset look. I know those colors can be really intimidating in that palette, but once they're applied, they are so gorgeous. And I use that blending brush because the pigmentation in these colors are so strong. When they go on, it can seem a little harsh at first, so that blending brush just really allows me to blend it out and give it a beautiful, just smooth finish to it. So next I'm going to be applying the Epic Mascara. I love this stuff. Epic is now offered we have it in black, brown, and waterproof black. So you're going to get 400 times the volume on your eyelashes with this mascara. It is amazing. And for somebody like me that has very sparse, very thin eyelashes, I see a world of difference when I use this. This mascara has been a game changer for me, basically. It is my go-to every day with this mascara. And you can use as many layers as you want. What I'm doing right now is I'm combing out my eyelashes on that eye. Those lashes sometimes tend to overlap each other. So I just take a lash comb and make sure they're all separated. That way when I put that mascara on, they stay separated and it gives it a really good clean look. So I usually put about 2 coats on my eye. Again, you can put however many coats you want. It just depends on the desired amount of volume that you're looking for. But on a day-to-day basis, I usually just apply 2 coats. And then I just take that wand and I get right there in the corners. And then right underneath on my lashes on the bottom. And now my eyes are done. So now I'm going to be applying my lipstick. And the color that I've chosen is Swagger. Now look, that is a purple color, but look at it when it goes on my lips. It is so gorgeous. That is what I love about all of these colors, is some of this stuff, you'd think you wouldn't use it, but it's beautiful. Thank y'all so much for joining me. If y'all have any questions, drop a comment below, or you can visit my link, and I hope y'all have a great day. Thanks.